opportunities. He takes that big movement back, sitting on and waiting on the short ball.
Talk about pressure. Sanju Samson, the expectation coming into the semi-final. Everyone wondered whether he could replicate what he did. He's not only done that, he's gone really hard in England here. Shivam Dube dispatches that into the crowd. 6 more to India.
Beautiful swing of the bat, Shivam Dube. He's a tall guy, he's got long levers, and if you put it in his arc, as Adil Rashid does hit, you're going to pay the penalty. A very sweet striker of the ball.
Shivam Dube, it's his home ground. Mumbai is where he is from, and he came to prominence actually in the way he played in the Mumbai Premier League when it just started. He played an outstanding innings where he just smacked spin consistently, and these are some of the shots that he played. He actually got that one completely wrong, the flatter, fuller one. That's a much better delivery. He's almost slowed outside the off stump. You need to try and bowl the odd googly from the 5th stump going away and place him into the shot. He will try for that as well because he's a tall man with long levers. But anything fuller and straighter is going.
Yeah, he's got 2 things in his army, that slower googly push wide, and then the one that comes out of the front of the hand and slides across the left as well.
And it's very interesting, the same ball that Shivam Dube just hit for a 6 was a similar delivery that was bowled to Ishan Kishan, maybe slightly outside off stump. But when he looked to target it straight down the round, look how well he times it. There we go. But if he's gone again, he's looked to hit it straight instead of going over the bowler. And that's such a small thing, but taking it further away from him and his bat coming in a different path altogether. And Adil Rashid getting him there. Important wicket, he was batting well there, Ishan Kishan. Oh, that was beautiful. That's a single, but just so delicately played, elegant.
He's played a couple of shots. He's obviously belted some big 6s, but there was that very full ball that he just opened the face of the bat in the opening power play and steered it behind point. Shows in control of his game he is and how calm he is in a situation like this, a big game like this.
He can't stop India, and Shivam Dube has come up with some intent here from Kelly.
Real problem for England. Their 2 bankers, generally Jofra Archer and Adil, has gone round the park this evening at the start of the game. Adil Rashid getting some punishment now from Shivam Dube, so real issues for Harry Brook.
Dube has been sent in with the single sole purpose of doing this, put pressure on the spinners, and he is doing it nicely tonight.
Runs aplenty, 15 from the over, 145 for 2. Phuket is a fortress for India. Last time they lost you was back in 2017. So they know this ground well, and the pressure, they can't feel it. They feel the crowd. Sea of blue urging India on, 8 overs to go. So well. It's partnership. It's already rocking.
And we don't see this too often, do we? Archer coming back, 1 for the middle. It tells you that England looking for that wicket.
And the problem is, been very good in the power play period for England in this tournament. When he's come back in the half of the innings, he's actually been expensive. What he's done generally is he's gone to his slower ball a lot too frequently, and I hope he doesn't do that tonight. I hope he occasionally you've got to take pace off the ball, but he's got to bowl that serious speed as well.
City has come alive. Mumbai anticipating another appearance in the final by the host nation, India. They have filled the Shivam Dube for it. Special moment early. ICC Sanjay Gupta, Ravi Shastri, the former Indian captain, coach and ICC World Cup winner in 1983. Nolan Morgan, the former England skipper and captain of the England team in 2019, with the honour of walking out that trophy on Sunday, DK. Black Caps will be watching on.
Yes, you were talking about Kofi Walk. Lucky he got there because what happened was we couldn't get the U-turn. He and I came in the same. We couldn't get the U-turn. We got down and walked, and it felt like a really long walk. I can tell you that.
It's been seriously hot the last couple of days. Late 30s by mid-afternoon, but thankfully a bit cooler now. I was going to ask, do you think the dew will come because it's been a bit hotter the last day or two, or not? Not like Kolkata.
I hope it doesn't, but I feel it's going to come. There is a drop in temperature, and when we were doing the pre-match, it was there, a little bit of dew.
Wow, the runs continue to flow, and it's the manner in which they're coming.
Another slow ball, another that goes for a six. Jofra Archer's slow balls really haven't had the effect that he would like it to have. It's going for plenty. The latest to make most of it was Sanju Samson. He hit one into the third tier in the power play, and this one, he's gone over point. Sanju Samson looking good for a big one here.
From 39. The artist who's turned this ground into a canvas is Sanju Samson. He's played some glorious shots, but some brutal hits into. No bowler that's come into the attack has been allowed to settle. Deafening.
That's amazing to see Sanju Samson in that list for most sixes for a man who's just played a few games. He's come right into it very quickly, and he didn't hit too many sixes, to be fair, in the game against West Indies. When he gets going, India is doing well here.
Stand and deliver, Sanju Samson. What a man, what a player.
This is an incredible shot. In fact, when he got back into the side against Zimbabwe, the first boundary of his second ball, I think, was a six like this down the ground, and it was a sign immediately that he was somewhere near his best. And it's another slow ball again from Archer. He's gone to his slow ball too frequently. He continues to get punished. It's still a magnificent shot down the ground.
Drilled. There's a fielder down there, but Sanju Samson is on the move. 15 runs from the 13th over, 160 for 2.
लोग मेरे दिल के टूक बहुत पसंद करते हैं। से मैं बिजनेस कैसे बनाऊं?
फेस्टिवल के टाइम लड्डू हाई डिमांड में रहेंगे। ये बिजनेस लॉन्च करने का बेस्ट टाइम होगा। इस टाइम पे लोग गिफ्टिंग के लिए प्री ऑर्डर देते हैं और आप सब कॉन्फिडेंटली प्लान कर पाएंगे। मैं एक फेस्टिवल फोकस्ड एनुअल बिजनेस
Rohan and I broke.
रोहन रोका
Crowd that's watched it, especially in India. Chennai has had some great crowds. Mumbai, consistent. Delhi the other day as well. It's always a good sign. People enjoy this format.
I was at Shivaji Park a few days ago watching young boys and girls train. Everyone dreaming of playing back in 2011 is what got his children involved in every heroic. Will Jacks now. Sanju Samson tries to go big again. At one kid as England strike back.
That's a big wicket, but that's a selfless shot. Sanju Samson just knowing, trying to maximize every ball that is available for Team India. Widax being clever, throwing it way outside off stump. Sanju Samson not getting anywhere close to the middle of the bat. Phil Saul picks up another catch. No ending it. He could have easily gone for the 100, which is just round the corner, but he chose to do something that will take India to a good score, if not great. And in the process, blew his wicket, and the crowd also completely surprised. But Will Jacks knows what he was doing. Sanju Samson, who has played an absolute blinder for the second time in 2 games, goes for 89. India 160 for 3 here.
Rohan and I broke up. Rohan broke up?
So, when did this start?
There's something evil here. Something I've felt before.
Terrestrial flyer. Australia, they are now a champion team. England are the new T20 kings. It's India who win the T20 World Cup.
Will Agent name on the trophy. ICC Men's T20 World Cup Final, 8th March, Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Third IPL, coming soon.
This broadcast is co-powered by Birla Opus Paints. In association with Mutual Funds Sahi Hai, Vida, powered by Hero, and Vimal Ilaichi.
Well, Sanju Samson has been brutal on any delivery that has come his way. Where Shivam Dube has come out, you get a sense the rest of the Indian batting lineup will go the same way. That fearless approach, the platform sets. Projected score at this stage 243. England will be hoping that wicket brings another. Suddenly made it in the field. Nobody more relieved than Harry Brook. He dropped Sanju Samson when he was on 15. Surya Kumar Yadav, 231 runs in the competition. Strike rate of 105, averaging 38.50. When he gets going, he is pretty hard to stop. Field is on the boundary, good effort. But again, it just shows you when you have that platform set, you can the body language, DK.
Sanju Samson has had a lot of love come his way. And you can understand why, because of his thought process. He is putting the team ahead of what he can achieve individual. This one, 7 overs to go, just a few runs to get for him to get his 100. But he thought, no, the 42 balls needs to be maximized. Let me try and hit it as far as possible with my bat. He goes out to a hero's ovation, and why not? He has been splendid. Surya Kumar Yadav, he generally doesn't stop himself from hitting those. It's an interesting one. Surya coming ahead of Hardik Pandya. I'm sure would have been there should we send Hardik or Surya, but Surya again, someone who picks gaps. Hardik is more the brutal kind of hitter. You can be rest assured that that man is next in. What are you thinking at this? What would England want to stop India at?
Well, from that opening power play at the back of the box, we were talking 220, 230, maybe even pushing to 240. And the only silver lining in any cloud there for England is it kind of completely removes any doubt from Josh Butler's mind, who's been completely out of form. But if you're chasing that kind of you've just got to go for it. And in a way, it makes things clearer for you, even if you're as close as Butler is. Clutching at straws, Mike.
That opening partnership for England. We know what they're capable of. Salt and Butler.
So when we do some team meetings, we always say whatever is the score at the end of 12 overs, we have wickets and I double it. I'm just telling you, 146 was the score. I don't think India can get double of that.
Taunting. You the official troll commentary.
Well, they were running that advert right from the start of the tournament. But they will Team India be the first to get 300. They've only passed 100 twice, I think, so far in the tournament. It's been a measure of where the pitches have been at, which have been a fair balance between bat and ball. Jax is desperate to keep it out of Shivan Dube's arc. Obviously, he's got the advantage of spinning it away from the left-hander, but if he bowls straight, he's a beautiful hitter over wide, long on and straight mid-wicket.
Big single to end. Good over from Will Jackson. No wickets. Sanju Samson 167 for 3.
There we go. Some nice sights and sounds from India. Which has plenty to see, and this one is right up there. Taj Mahal. Making a trip to India, don't forget to go there. One of the wonders of the world. And then we have Surya Kumar Yadav, which is a record to have in terms of win percentage. 72.4, something any captain would be proud of in this format.
Surya Kumar Yadav spoke of the toss. He said he would have batted first too. In a knockout game, you want to run the board. Couldn't have asked for a better start. Some impressive partnerships, but he has the opportunity now.
You can see the field that Sam Curran is operating with. He wants to try and keep it as far outside. Shivam Dube is not one of those who plays a lap or anything. There's nobody behind square on the leg side. He is just off, but knowing Sam Curran, he will bowl one ball on the stump if you move early. So Shivam Dube has an opportunity here, but he's got to be clever about it.
Another fumble. England have missed a crucial catch tonight, Harry Brook, and that's the second Jacks about 3 or 4 overs ago. This one from Jacob Bethel, which is very much out of character. Generally, England have been sharp in the tournament. They had one bad game against Pakistan in the field where they gave away 15 to 20 runs. An issue for India, mind as well, in this tournament. 13 drops.
Indies hit 19 sixes again against Zimbabwe here, and every 6 was more and more brutal. Maya, Rutherford. So India know this is a high-scoring ground. Got 11 sixes already, 14 fours. Just 20 dominant India have been, having been put into bat.
Mumbai baca kita nyampe ke dua.
Yesterday,
Phases so far.
yesterday, finale now was surreal, to be honest. He absolutely down.
Let Cass get away with a 5-over commentary stint without mentioning South Africa.
It's because I called him a troll, but listen, Finn Allen was exceptional. Probably the best knock I've seen in the T20 World Cup. It was the way it gathered. Have a look at that.
It's a measure of the pressure they've been put under. It's a couple of warnings already. One more will be costly for them, but they've just been unbuilt from the very first over. A real tough game for Harry Brook as captain this.
And that's a courageous ball there from Sam Curran, and this is what he's known for. He sets the field, showing you that he could be bowling in a very predictable manner, but he always goes for the bluff. It is innate in his character. This one, a quick bouncer. Shivam Dube wasn't expecting it. Sam Curran bowled that ball at 127. He made it look like it's 147 purely because he was not looking at that coming his way.
It felt like it from up here. 2 balls to go in this 15th over. Every extra is going to hurt, especially with them being behind. All that extra delivery.
Kaya. Mira solo ito. Chali ka na siya.
Come on, India, come on!
Focused noise to absolute silence. The crowd is so switched on to the action. So ball come down the ground for
Ako na, ayos na.
This was hit so, and he had to wait and wait and wait as Curran bowls this moon ball that just goes up and it comes out so slowly. To get that amount of pace on the ball, it's got that beautiful languid backlift that comes through, hits it with fearsome power.
enjoying the action. 10 from the over, 15 gone. India 177 for 3.
Back to comes in active without this. Back to before here.
Plenty of tall buildings there. First innings.
यहाँ को खिला
That's
होकर
because
नहीं जाएगा
England have
यार को
struggled
छोड़
to
दिया
take wickets against this Indian batting lineup. We're going to disappear, and that is exactly what has happened.
जब तक मैं सोच रहा हूँ मैं को दुआ दूँगा अपने बॉल भाई नहीं बॉल
Ali Rashid, his last over. Shivam Dube will try and take him down. High over extra cover and into the stands over the Indian dugout.
Oh, brilliant from Shivam Dube. Well, his strongest suit is he hits spinners for 6. This isn't necessarily a bad delivery from Adil Rashid. He knows he's coming after him, so goes wide. But the reach allows him to target that straight down the ground. Comfortably clears long off, 82 metres.
Well, the old days of 6 then a 1. I don't think that's how Dube's thinking here. Every ball must go. He does tuck it on the leg side. He'll try and get back for 2. And the answer is no. Highest run chase in India in international T20 cricket was on this ground. 229. England chased down against South Africa in the 2016 T20 World Cup. Roy Morgan was captain when England chased down 229 against South Africa. Can he get more than that? Slog sweep, fielder over his head, 6 more. Well, not that he plays so well. He gets sweep from outside the off stump, middle stump, outside the leg stump. And that increases his... Have a look at this. It's on the leg stump, or maybe just that makes it a little bit easier as well for him. Well, it's a good combination. Dube goes down the ground and Sky goes square of the wicket with so many sweeps. You've got to have your best fielders out on that sweep. There, he has. He shuffled out of his crease and Butler spoke from him. And Rashid has his second.
Yeah, he knows it. Just
just a slider. More he chose to sweep. He's a natural sweeper of the ball. Plays it on merit and on length. This is a late decision from Surya Kumar Yadav. It's the googly from Rashid. He almost yorks himself by coming down. Brilliant from Butler. Just clips the pad on the way through. Yeah, there's the advance. Yorks himself. Difficult to play a sweep shot to a Yorker. Rashid has another impact. The Indian captain, he goes for 11. India 190 for 4. India's finisher with the bat arrives at the crease with 4 overs and 2 balls to come. It's Hardik Pandya. That was a superb take from Josh Butler because it was so full. He would have sighted it late. Googly to end his spell. 4 overs, 2 for 41. Adil Rashid. It's 190 for 4. One of England's best players. Such an expensive side today. Not a great deal of turn on offer. Conditions look very good to back. From England point of view, its final 4 overs will be about trying to stay in the game. Can you restrict India somewhere around 230, 235? England bat deep all the way to 11. But if India back further and beyond that, how are you going there, Owen Morgan? With 4 overs to go, how are you planning your death bowlers now? Yeah, here I think you have to look at taking wickets. So Archer has to be brought on earlier than he normally would be. Although has been expensive, wickets is the only way forward here for England. So Jofra is one of those, obviously, Jamie Overton, who has 2 left. Bowl this over and on Curran. Go-to cricketer. This was the dismissal of Surya Kumar Yadav. Brilliant from Joss Butler behind the stumps. Stay low for as long as you can, even though when you haven't got sight of the ball, and Butler does that perfectly. A really good take. They've not had much to cheer. They've had a lot of noise in those ears. Uppercut. Sweet. 1 bounce 4. He does play that shot well. He actually waits for this kind of a delivery. He knows that the fielder is in the 30-meter circle. It probably won't even look, having played that. Yes. Easily done. First deliveries, he batted them back. Because in the previous game, he got out first ball, looking to play the lofted shot, not this time around. Full. Overton's noticed that Hardik Pandya is deep, almost back on his stumps. Over the years, England have bowled short at Hardik Pandya. He's got better at playing the short ball with the uppercut and the pull. Another fumble from England. Won't cost him, it was going to be a single anyway. so in the deep. Nail pass. That is where he loves it. On a length. He throws his hands up with that. Feel his fingers up. Have a look at that. Yeah, with the field set, that is not the ball that Jamie Overton is trying to mid off as cover is on the ring. Keep his line as tight as possible. Pandya. That could have squared. The outfield is quick, and that is 4 more. Hardik Pandya on the charge now. 200. On the ground. Plenty of dancing for Indian fans. Cross seam, but just too wide. Pandya plays it really late. More about placement here, given the quality of the surface, the fast nature of the outfield. The Wankhede, it's a beautiful place to bat. Last 3 overs. Sam Curran, who was excellent at the death from that far end against Nepal. Can he nail his skills now? Throw a ball, long on, tries to get there, can't. That goes all the way for 6. He is a powerful striker of the ball, and that's his natural shot. Likes to play everything around the long on mid area. Slow delivery, but if it's half it downing, you're giving the batter all the time in the world to pick his spot, and that's what he's done. It's a real full swing of the bat. His bat almost hits his back on the follow through. It's not. He has long levers and he uses it as well. Cross, and it was full. Well, this has to be worth a gamble. Yeah, it is. Harry Brook, he sends it upstairs. It looked very, very straight, unless he's got a bit of bat on it.
বাহ হয়ে গেল
Doesn't appear to be any back, but just go to Ultra Edge, confirm back to no back, please. Ultra Edge coming up. Keep going it through. There's a clear gap between bat and ball, no bats involved. Ball track when ready, please. Original decision is not out. Pitching in line, impact umpire's call, wickets missing. Alice, you can stay with your original not out decision, stand by. Go on screen signal now.
Gamble, they got 2 reviews left. They used one of them there. Do get the leg by. Where it gets tricky for Brook. Trying to captain here. There's fielders running around everywhere. Archer slightly out of position. Run out chance gone. One stump to aim at. Dubé can't believe it. Hardik Pandya sort of called him and then sent him back. Dubé has got run out in the tournament earlier on as well because he's not the swiftest of turners back. When his he's going to turn back. It's more like a truck turning back, so easy. Have a look at this. Yes, I think Hardik Pandya thinks there's a run. And you can see that. One stump to aim at. You hope for the best, and he's done that. Brilliant throw. Brilliant throw. Third run out in this tournament for Shivam Dube. He's played a very good innings of 43, 215. Comes in at number 7. Won't be on strike. The run out was at the non-striker's end. He's lost his bat. It's gone straight up. Can Longong get there? No. Diving for Banton. The bat's gone flying Rishabh Pant style. Well, this would have been huge. Tom Banton covers enough ground to get it on the finds himself in a hot spot. Slower ball from Curran. It does Hardik Pandya. Yeah, that goes flying. Banton. And India 6 down. That's the second night a catch has gone down. How costly will that be? Well, Banton just thing his shoulder there. This time the running is try and get back for 2. Butler dismissed dislodged the stumps with his pads. Both these batters are very, very swift between the wickets, so they will look to convert the 1 to 2s. They know that if they can't get the maximum, they will look at it. The first turn, both of them, look at the way they are charging. So they will take a little bit of a risk because they both are very quick between the wickets. But then Butler dislodged the bails. So they would have had to uproot the stumps to get a decision in his favour. Something with Tilak Verma. They need the physio on. Well, we've been treated to some hitting, and it was set the tone by Sanju Samson. There was a drop from Harry Brook, and then the opener from India made England and Brook pay with some ferocious hitting all round the ground. A little bit of treatment there. It's been an odd over for India. There was the run out where they were sloppy. Hardik Pandya was sloppy. Then the chance to Banton, and now just a maybe for Tilak. It was from New Zealand last night, notably by 9 wickets against South Africa. They are through to Ahmedabad for the Sunday final. Who will join them? India against England. Last 2 semi-finals, India lost in Adelaide, beat England in Guyana. Who will win here in Mumbai? Yeah, good over for England in the context of things. This stage of the game.
India with Akshar Patel to come, and then the bowlers.
कोई था भाई ढाई सेट बैट्समैन सूर्या कुमार शिवम
They want a good finish to just get this beyond England. 2 good overs to get them up towards 245. Can England have 2 good overs at the end?
England are 5 overs, 5 minutes behind. So MS Dhoni in the amongst the crowd. Has had a very difficult evening.
Well, this is there certainly to be. How you start your over, how you come back from something like this, determines how things go. But look at this from Tilak Varma. Just about holds his shape. Serious value for runs at this cricket ground. It's a great 6-hitting cricket ground. Consistent bounce, just off your mark.
Yeah, that was it. It really was. Wicket mid-off comes up, and there's a lot of fielders out leg side, so you tend to suggest swing and a miss.
Yeah, change your plan, but more accurate from Archer. You can see what Tilak is trying to do. He will try and target that leg side. Archer has to back his accuracy. Try and take wickets during this phase of the game. Tilak, accomplished player, strong against pace. Look at that strike rate. That's full deliveries up and above 200.
Puts himself through him. That is an incredible shot. That is an incredible cricket shot. It really is. This has used the pace, because that ball was going at about 148 kilometers per hour. That is the quick delivery. And he's used the extra pace of Jofra Archer. The way he opens the face of the bat, he slices the ball over deep point for another maximum. Some of the great strikers of a cricket ball in that, and they all admired it. And that is going to be 6 more. Jofra Archer has no answer.
The third one in the over as well. The accuracy not quite there. It's in at this ground. You will get punished. Watch how still Tilak Varma is here. Point of contact. It's an off cutter from Archer. Just helped on its way. Consistent bounce, but Archer just missing his length by quite a considerable amount.
6 dot 6-6. Wide.
Well, there's been some incredible ball striking today. This was just in the last 4 deliveries. Start 6-6. Incredible ball striking.
Yorker The area deliveries were leg deliveries. They were hammered by Tilak Verma. And the Yorker, very, very good, fast Yorker. Again, quick, 149 kilometers per hour. Right under the bat. Very accurate as well. Maybe helped on, maybe a little bit of an inside edge as well. But what an innings this. 21 of just 7 deliveries, 236 for 6. Another left-hander for England. India have managed to keep that left-hand, right-hand combination going. Akshar Patel. Another Yorker as well. Archer finishes 1 for 61 for him. 237 for 6. 1 over left.
India 237 for 6.
Yeah, expensive today from Jofra Archer. He's going to find his line and length with that new ball. Coming back, bowling to hidden batters was really hurt. Final ball, the single. Hardik Pandya just debated whether to stay on strike or to run and trust Akshar Patel is very, very capable with the bat. Interesting one from England, maybe because the left-hander's on strike. But Jacks has had an incredible tournament. Over. Jacks. This is going to be humdinger of a game. Huge run chase, record breaking if England can chase it down. Absolutely entertained in batting lineup. Broken is men. Leave anything in the tank, they will come out swinging. As will Hardik Pandya here. The match up off spin to a right-hander. Hardik is just thinking sixes. Jacks has done very well throughout this tournament is hide the ball out of the hitting arm. So hide it outside off stump to the right-hander. But he fetches it from outside off, and his first ball from Jacks disappears the stands. As he got a little bit of room, the swing is bad. He wasn't looking to hit it over the turn. Big stride forward, then makes the sweet connection. Hardik doesn't take the single. Yeah, I like this from Pandya. The matchup is in his favour. If he knew Jacks was definitely going to bowl this final over, he would have turned down the single final ball of the previous over. Player of off spin, he would just stand and try and hit. Flat, 6 more, 250 for India. This is the reason why he didn't go. He's been at the crease for a while now, and he's a big hitter. It's such a big gamble for England. If you're off spinner against a good hitter, then Hardik Pandya is a huge gamble. Over left from Jamie Overton, so that would have been in a debate. Wouldn't have went to Liam Dawson. Will Jacks, however, finds himself 2 balls to deliver. Not sure.
Está bárbaro.
One ball in this innings. Hardik Pandya into the dressing room, maybe an apology for the run out. Telling him he should have stayed at that end. Why did you run? Varun Chakravarti for the last ball. Next, everyone. It goes through Chakravarti, it goes through Butler, and they'll come back for two. And that is an excellent innings. 253 for 7.